good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're going to be messing around once again in LumaFusion. But first, we're going to kick off with somebody from another channel, which I'll be appearing on later, by the name of Creative Source. This is Mike and Susie. They have an act called Loveline, and this is their new single called You and Me. Oh, yeah.
I know that it's impossible for a mortal soul like me to cross whatever separates, to cross what we can see. And I know it's wishful thinking, and I know it cannot be, and I know I'll never feel you laying close to me. But can I try? Can I dream? Can I cross those boundaries? And I would fall to my knees, and I would crawl what's in between you and me. And I know that there's no answer, and I know I have no right. I know that there's a darkness with every single light. And please forgive me the wishes of a fool. You know I'm sick of playing by the rules. So can I try? Can I dream? Can I cross what's in between? And I would fall to my knees, and I would crawl what's in between you and me. Cannot be. I can understand the answers that I seek, and I would fall to my knees, you and me. But can I try? Can I dream? Can I cross those boundaries? And I would fall to my knees, and I would crawl what's in between you and me.
Sick, hey? Awesome stuff. Mike and Susie. Mike and Joe from Creative Source, and that is their band called Loveline. So I didn't even know that was the name of their act. So you can actually get their stuff, which is here on Apple Music, Spotify, all that stuff. Look up Loveline. So they've got a bunch of singles out. Susie's got an amazing voice. That Susie is Mike's partner. They're an incredible duo, absolutely incredible. So if you've ever watched Creative Source, Mike's show that he does, what's it called? Your Artist something live. It's a rip-off of everyone else's show anyway. And wondered, what the hell does this guy make? Now you know the kind of music that he makes in his studio. So the guy's got some absolutely amazing production going on. Yeah, so you can get his stuff here. Loveline is what they are called. Grab their music, support them because they are fantabulous. Oh yeah. Hey, welcome to the show. If you are watching on Facebook, thank you for being here on Facebook and doing that. That's very kind of you. There should be a banner right there. you can join the Facebook group, which is called We All Rise Together, the Warts group, or you can continue watching right now on the YouTube at youtube.com/Jade Starr, or you can even head over to the Twitch at twitch.tv/howtoapp on iOS. And as usual, you can become a Patreon at the Patreon, which is patreon.com/howtoapp on iOS. There you go. I think, is it, or is it Jade Starr? I can't remember. I think it's Jade Starr. I think I've got the wrong address there. That would be typical, wouldn't it? Alrighty. Let me turn that off. Hey, I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I know I've got a face filter on. It's something fun today. It's FMC day today, so I thought I'd do something stupid. Hey, welcome to the show, Dave. Hello, Joe Glenn. Hello, Kim Harden Hudson. Hello to Audible Video. Watch your step or we'll ban you. Who else is here as I look down the list of people here today? Bear is here. Hello, Bear. The creature's here. Bear's here. It's going to turn me into a cat. What the hell? Anyway. Hey, who else is here that I've missed? Let me go back to being a dick. Hello, Alex is here as well. Who else is here? Who else is here? Who else? I've covered everybody. Thomas Christ. I say Thomas Christ. Thanks for posting links, Thomas Christ. And all that jazz. Russ is here as well too. Hey, Russ. Hope you're doing well. Cy, effing fucking good to see you, Cy. Fucking good to see you. I think I've got everyone there. And if you're coming along late to the show, welcome aboard. Today's a really simple show because we're just messing around with the FMC clip. There's going to be a lot of dancing and placentas because I've got some really cool ideas, hopefully, for that video we started work on last week. Yes, come and join the Patreon. It's good fun. And you get your songs mastered. And we've got some good giveaways too for $5 and above on the Patreon. Next week's Patreon is going to be extra special because I have a crap load of new Swarm woodwind instruments to give away. So it's a good time to be on the Patreon. Oh yeah, baby. What am I giving away this week? I think I've given away the app we looked at yesterday, Monoleap, and I can't remember the other app. Something. Anyway, I'll remember as we go on. Alrighty dokie. Are there any apps that are on sale? We should do that, shouldn't we? Boom. So there's a couple. Pure Acid and Poison. Pure Acid's really cool. I still haven't done a review on it, even though Russ bought that for me ages ago. Last year, I think it was. $7.99 it is on sale for Neon. Hey, if you've been holding out on Neon right now, now's the time to get it because it's a couple of dollars off for Neon. Vocal Soloist is on sale too. I've done a show on that. It's a really handy app for vocals, doubling. It does harmonies. It does that kind of stuff. So it's really cool. I don't even know what almond is. What is almond? Illustrations. Why the hell is that in there? What's going on? So all of the Swarm instruments are on sale at the moment at $20, down from $30. So $10 off, including the new ones. OBXD, which I've done a show on, OPL, they're on sale. Shimmer from Four Pockets is on sale as well. The Shimmer Reverb at Busy is down $1. So look, there's a heap of stuff on sale at the moment. Look at it all. Even over to the next page, there's a heap of stuff on sale. If you want to know what's on sale, go and grab this link. It's in the description to AppSliced. And you can save this link into your favorites and you can go and check on it anytime you like just by clicking a favorite and it'll go straight to all the music apps. Grand Piano Part 1 is on sale and I got a copy of Grand Piano Part 2 yesterday, which I was playing with yesterday, and I'll probably do a show on that maybe next week. There just aren't enough days in the day. Yeah, expect a review on Pure Acid next summer. What? Why do you need a review on it? Don't you have it, Russ? Unbelievable, this guy. Alrighty. Cool. All right, so I've got some announcements to throw at you. Tonight, so what are we? What is it? 7 a.m. All right, let's cover a couple of announcements. I know this is going to get confusing, but let's just do it anyway. Hello, Jamie Mallender. Jamie, dude! So, as of this weekend coming, I will be changing the time that I do the show. I'll be doing the show later, an hour later again. So I'll be doing it at 8 a.m. But thank you, Si, for putting that link in there. That's right, folks. Click that link and then save it to your favorites. And every day you will see what apps are on sale. So this weekend, I'm changing my time. I'm moving an hour later because in the UK, you guys are going backwards an hour. Okay? So that will mean that as of next week, when I move forward and you in the UK move back, the time remains the same. The show will remain the same time for you. In the US, it'll be different for a week, but then your clocks go back. All right? I know it's confusing, but trust me, by the end of the next 2 weeks, the time for everybody outside of Australia will be exactly the same for the show. Exactly the same. It's just me moving forward, and there's a little bit of buffer for 2 weeks. Weird. Don't even talk about Adelaide time. Hello, Peter. All right. Now, so in about 12 hours from now, a little bit more, so 14 hours from now, I will be making a very special guest appearance on Pete Johns' Creator Town Hall. So make sure you do that. Check out Pete's Creator Town Hall. We're going to have a lot of laughs tonight. It's going to be very loose. Probably going to have a couple of beers and make total asses of ourselves, as per usual. And then after that, both Pete and myself will be on Mike Enjo's Creative Source tonight as well. So I've got 3 streams to do today. Boom. So yeah, come and join us for that, where we'll be critiquing people's songs. And I have an idea. I know one of us that we may be critiquing. You may get it if you watch the show. Alrighty, let's jump into LumaFusion and get going. Okie dokie, let me have some coffee out of my wonderful No Emis coffee cup. Thank you, No Emis. Thank you, Si, for the coffee cup. Alrighty, I thought I'd show you this to kick off with. So, I'm doing an interview tomorrow with the amazing Matt 7. And if you actually go to the link to the show to set your reminders, you'll notice I made one of those little preview videos at the beginning of the video. So when you go there, you will be greeted with this. Pretty cool, huh? So I made that again in LumaFusion. So I jumped over to LumaFusion. I actually grabbed the little video from, I'll show you how I did this, just so you know, because it's really cool. If you're doing a YouTube video and you want to create like a bit of hype around it, you can actually do this in the settings when you set up your video. You can go in there and you can create a little video to, like Pete does it for his YML. So how I did this, I'll show you exactly how I did it, the method, which is really cool. So first I went to YouTube and then went over to Matt 7's YouTube channel. Here we go, Matt 7. Look how many subscribers Matt has. Holy shit, 51,000 subscribers. And he's got this video here. He made this little preview video for his single, this little teaser. So it's only 18 seconds. So I got hold of this video. Now, how did I get a hold of this video on my iPad? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I have an app which I've done a review on, and it's really handy. I do suggest you purchase this before it stops working. Yeah. And it's called Beat Time. And if you go to Beat Time here, and click up the top, it does have a price, and click YouTube. You can go in here and do a search. Say I look for Matt 7. And hit enter. It'll do a search and you'll see there's that lyric video. I click on it. It takes me to the video. I hit pause, go at the top to this little world icon up here, and it actually will download it. So once you've downloaded it, you can hit this little button here and then export it and save the video and then import it. So you can do this with any video. This is a really cool app for downloading videos from YouTube. So I basically did that, saved it to my Photos app, opened up LumaFusion, and now you can see down the bottom, here it is. There's the video, and then I just added my own transparent logos over the top to make the little teaser. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, so that's called Beat Time. If you look it up on the channel, you'll find I did a review of it, and it's a really, really cool app. I don't know how long it's going to be around, allowing you to download YouTube videos, because eventually YouTube's going to change their algorithm and you won't be able to do it anymore. So there you go. All right, let's jump in and play with FMC. Where are we? FMC. What is this song called? Puke. Placenta, pancakes, and puke. So I've been thinking of some ideas for this. Let's have a look at what we've got so far. Shall we? What have I done here? I've got some chopping and changing. What is going on here? That looks weird. Man, I've really screwed this video up. Let's have a look at it. I know what I've done. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Jesus Christ. So I had an idea, and now I don't know if it's going to work. So I was going to zoom in over this background here. Let's try this. So what I was going to do is zoom in on this yucky stuff here. So we'll go into this here. I was going to zoom right in on this. And what I wanted to do was spin it around. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to work. Let's give it a go. So I'm going to take this back to the beginning here. I'm going to set a key point. Hello, Adam Burst. Hello. Did I see Gary Hubbs here as well? Hello, Gary Hubbs. All right, so I'm going to set a key point. This might or might not work. And then I'm going to take it to the end and set a key point here. And then on this final key point, I'm going to move over here to this. I'm going to spin this around. So I spin it like that. Let's see how this looks. It might look stupid. I just thought to have Gore spinning around behind her would be... Right. Alrighty, I'm digging it. So that's pretty cool. We can fix that up though. So what I'm going to need to do, let's have a look at how it spins. Yeah, what I'm going to need to do is move it. So let's see where it's at here to where it is there. So I'm going to have to move this up a little bit, yeah? So we'll remove all these key points. Let's just go back. We'll remove all the... I'm just undoing everything here. So now I'm going to move this down, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to move it down. Set a key point again. Oops, I don't want to set up a key point there. Take it to the start. Set a key point. Set a key point at the end. And again, we'll spin this around. And now we'll have a look at it and see how it goes. Still not happy with that, so we'll undo. Undo. I'm going to zoom in a lot more. Bring that right down. Let's remove this key point. And I'll set 2 more key points. Okay, let's see how it looks now. Okay, now let's spin it. And then we'll have a look. So I just spun it around 3 times there. We can come back to that. So there you go. So I'll see what this first one looks like. I'm probably going to zoom in on this a little bit more. Let's zoom in a little bit on this one. Let's go to here. We'll zoom in a bit. See if we can see what that looks like. Yeah. That's nice. That's gorgeous. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Oh, gorgeous, baby. Gorgeous. Love it. So nice. So for this bit here, we're gonna probably start off small. Let's chop this up. Right, we'll cut it there. Now we'll chop. Can you hear the rain? Man, it just started pissing down. I'm going to move this out of the way. We don't need this for now. So we'll just throw that over there. We'll zoom in on this one. So we're going to set a key point here. So to set a key point, in case you're first time seeing one of these videos, we set a key point down the bottom here. Then I'm going to move to the end and set a secondary key point, which is done by using the second button. And now I'm going to zoom in on this and get right in on this clot. There we go. Or maybe we should do it the other way. Actually, let's do that. Let's do it the other way. Let's reverse that. So let's look at the settings we've got here. So I've got it zoomed into... we've got it zoomed into here. So what I'm going to do... Man, it's really pissing down. So so I can remember these settings, I'm actually going to click on this little pencil over here, and it brings up our little calculator. And if I hold down on this setting here, just hold it, it remembers this setting here, this size setting, so I can quickly access that setting. So now let's remove these key points. Okay. So we'll remove all the key points. We'll reset this back to 0. That's not right. What do we want? That'll do. Yeah, that's cool. Let's just set it there. Set this to the center. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is go to the beginning of this. Now I'm going to set, we'll set a key point at the end. Now I'm going to go to the start, and you'll see there's a key point here at the beginning, and there's a key point at the end, right at the end. So with this one at the beginning, I'm now going to go in to this pencil here and choose the largest size. So we're going to start with it zoomed in and then zoom out. Yeah. So I've just done the reverse. I think that'll be better because the lyric is placenta served on a plate or whatever. Cool. Boom. Alrighty. So there's our first track there. So what is the next line? Looks delicious, tastes so great. So now we need to go through our videos and find something here. I'm going to try and find... Oh, should we use the dog or should we use the cat throwing up? What do you think? What do you think, guys? For the line, looks delicious, tastes so great, we use the cat throwing up? I think so. I think it's a must. There we go. So we'll chop that there. And we'll bring this cat into it. La 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 la. I got that dog throwing up as well. So we need to find some more dancing people for this as well, which we'll do a search for in a sec once we get to the second chorus. Oh man, I'm doing this so wrong. Let's just zoom in here. God damn. Slow. All right. So we've got to bring this cat in here. Let's see how that looks. We need to zoom. We need to speed that up a little bit. It's a bit slow. So I'm going to double click on the cat video and then go into speed. I'm going to 2 times this. So you can see I'm moving this slider along here to 2 times. And now it should be a little bit faster. I think that's about the right time. You know what? We can probably slow that down a little bit. It's probably a bit too fast. I'm going to go with 150. Let's see how that looks. All right. So I want the spew to come out. It's not a lot of spew, is it? I want it to come out just as the change happens. I think that's... Was that right? Nah, so I have to make it a little bit faster. So let's do that a little bit faster. So we'll go to 120. Probably a bit faster than that. We'll keep it at 150. That'll do, I think. Alrighty. Let me just find that change. That's where it is, right there. So that's the next change. So that's at 49.06 seconds. There's only one thing you need to do is the next line. And I'm going to use a family shot for this. I'm going to use something really cheesy like this. What do you think? Did we already use the kids? That's what we need. There's one thing you need to do. The kid giving a thumbs up. Look at that kid's face. We should zoom in on this, yeah? All right, let's do that. So we'll start from there. We'll chop this. That look there, that we have to get that kid's look. Boom. That. All right, so we'll chop that. We'll zoom out and we'll move this. Okay, so let's get in here. I need to move a few things around. As you can see, I've got clips everywhere now. So we can grab this one. Move this out the way. Don't need that at this time. And we don't need this at this time either. So we can fuck this off. Over there. All right, let's grab this little kid, bring him in here. So it was at 49 seconds, 49.6, I think. Let's zoom in, make sure. So where are we? 49.6. It's about there. We'll cut that. We won't do that. So we'll cut out this cat. Throw this over here. We don't need it. And we'll bring in this little kid. There's one thing you need to do. Cover it in I'm going to speed this up just to 2 times. We'll do 150 just to test the waters. There's one thing you need to do. Cover it in All right. Maybe we'll zoom it in a little bit more. We'll actually speed up to about 250. And we'll see how we go with that. Awesome. Awesome. That's exactly what we want. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to do multiple timelines here. Multiple keyframes. All right, let's try a few things. Let's see how we go with these keyframes. So we're going to bring this back to the start, and let's just move, see what happens. So we'll set a key point here at the beginning. We'll set a key point here, and zoom in. So this is what it's going to look like. Then we'll pull it back out. Set a key point here. We'll pull this back to 0. We'll reset the whole thing. So it goes in and out. Yeah. Let's have a look at it. And then we'll zoom in on his face. Right there. All right. So what I'm going to do is set a point here, and then I'm going to move along a bit to where his face is and set another point there, and then we're going to zoom right in. All right, you follow on what I'm doing. So within that one frame, let's see how this looks. It might look stupid. What I need to do is freeze though on that look. I can't have that bit there where he looks away. So what we're going to do is I'm going to jump into here, see where that key point is. So see that key point there. And now I'm going to jump out of here. And this is a really cool trick. I don't know if I've shown you guys this before. So you jump down here to your little arrow section. And see this? Snapshot. I'm going to take a snapshot. So that takes a snapshot of the screen. Now, that snapshot should be available to me in my Photos app. So there it is there. So now I can drag this photo in and now put this into the next frame, and that keeps it still. You get what I'm putting down there? So now if we jump in and crop this, we can actually bring this in, and it just ensures that it's going to freeze on that look. You picking up what I'm putting down, Kim? And what we can do, even with that last image, because it's an individual image within itself, it's not part of the video, we can take that and then add an effect to it to make it a bit more shocking. So if we go into our effects tab on this photo, we can go in here and even make like an X-ray. We'll do an X-ray effect on it. Maybe even we'll go back in just to the photo. So we want the X-ray effect. And what we'll do is we'll set some keyframes for it. So we're in the X-ray effect now. So we'll set a key point, and then we'll set a key point at the end. And for the beginning of the key point here, we'll turn the X-ray off. So it does this. Yeah. That should be cool. That's one thing you Nice. The problem is there, you may have noticed, it's not in time. So we can fix that up. But that's the idea of what we want in there. So I just need to find where the riff changes. Just roughly, you know me, just roughly. That's one thing you do. So it's there. All right, so now we're going to go in here. We'll remove these key points for now, because we need to chop this clip. So I'm going to chop that clip. We're going to remove the end of this. Now we'll go and do the same thing. We'll go and add this effect. We're already in the X-ray section. We can add a key point at the end, and now go back to the beginning, turn this off, and at the end, turn it full blast. Oops, turn it all the way. So that should work much better. That's one thing you do. Cool. Now, what is the next line of this song? Cover it in human spew. Cover it in human spew. I think I've got another video of somebody. There we go. Look at that. So we've got a clip there, this overhead shot of somebody vomiting. That's cool. You know what's a bit sad? It looks like... Right, so we've got a couple of ones with people vomiting. We've got this one. What do you think? We've got these are the videos I have of people spewing. So we've got this guy looking into the toilet. We've got this guy in his car puking into a bag, which I don't know. It's not very shocking at all. I don't think it's pretty boring. We've got the chick who's up next, who's over the toilet bowl. Yeah, it looks a bit fake. I think I like this one at the end. It's a bit stylistic, don't you think? Look how stylistic that is. The over-the-head shot. Chowder. I am Mayor Quimby. We must have chowder. Don't start. Audible video. Yeah, that vomit in the car was weak, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. Call that spew? That's not spew. I like this over-the-head stylish shot. Let's move this cat out the way. We don't need that. So we can probably speed this up. Let's speed it up, shall we? Like everything. We'll do it to about 2 times. Still going to be too long. That's one thing you do. Cover it in Let's speed this up even more. I think we can go hog with this. Even 4 times. See how we go. Cover it in We can even make this super fast, I reckon. We'll go 5. Because I kind of want to get the whole shot in. It's a pretty good shot. I think that's cool. So we'll look for the cutoff point there. Cool. We'll chop that right there. That'll do. And we'll delete that. So now we're back at the chorus. We can go in and add some coloration to all this stuff too later on. Let's find some gory stuff to throw in here. I'm just going to reuse this for now. We'll throw this in here. I'm going to zoom in on it. Zoom in really tight on this kind of gore here. And again, we'll set key points and we'll get that spinning around. Now we need to find some dancing people. Yeah? We need some private dancers, some dancers for money. Any old music will do. All right, so we'll jump into StoryBlocks, see what we can find dancer-wise. I should get the Dancing Man, yeah. What was that in? Was that in... Do I still have that clip on? Oh, I have to... That was in the Kindercore clip, wasn't it? Shit, yeah. Let's look for footage. If we do a search now for dancing and green screen. Let's see what we get. Alrighty. So... Oh, goodness me. We've got a compilation of dances. Yeah, it was Kindercore. Thanks. Sai, what about a compilation of dances? I'm curious. Color me curious. Let's wait for that to download. Color me effing curious. Oh, man. Why is this downloading so slow? What else have we got here? Let's have a look. Slow motion of woman dancing. We've got the ballerina. We've got 3 dancers. Beautiful women dancing against a green screen. Beautiful young woman dancing. Father Christmas dancing. Why the fuck not? Why wouldn't you use Father Christmas dancing? That is the question. Oh my God. Why wouldn't you use Father Christmas? Oh dear. Oh dear. All right. Let's go into these fools dancing and see if we can add some green screen effects to this. So we go into the effects here, click on the little keyhole up the top here and hit green screen. And this will remove the green screen and we'll just hit the little, this icon here. Just to try and get as much green as possible. There we go. So now we've removed all of the green from this. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my goodness me. All right, so I think that's a winner. We can keep some of that. We can keep those guys. We'll move them out of the way. Let's grab Santa Claus. Because, remember, as Mariah Carey said, Santa Claus is coming to town. Let's grab this Santa Claus one, throw it in here. Wait for this to download. While that's downloading, check this out. I'll show you this, guys. It's pretty cool. If you put woman's hair on Mike Myers, you get Mariah Carey. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Yeah? That's Mariah Carey right there. I swear to God, that is Mariah. Oh, fucking hell. I'm telling you, man. All right. let's make sure this downloads. God damn. I'm right, aren't I, Kim? I know, I'm absolutely right. No, you're wrong, Audible Video. You're wrong. You've got problems. Somebody put Audible Video in a timeout, will you? All right, let's get this Santa Claus thing going. So we're going to, once again, double click, go into the little keyhole up the top here, and pick our green screen. And it's done a pretty good job of making Santa all good. So what we will do is we'll jump over to the section over the top here, color presets, and hit contrast, just to give him a bit of contrast, make him stand out a bit. Yeah, like that. And his little elf. Let's move him into place a little bit more. So we'll jump over to frame and fit, and maybe we want him over this side. Should we zoom in maybe? We kind of want their hips dancing. We don't need all their legs in there. Fuck, so Russ did put him in timeout. There you go, Audible Video. You've been put in timeout. You've been told. This is what happens, Audible Video. You know it's going to happen. All right. So what else do we have here? We've got some sanguine remains. So we've got this here. I think we'll use this footage. What else do we have here? Let's go through some of this. Oh, look at that. Let's take this. Alrighty. What I might do for this, instead of using actual video, is just take a snapshot of something really fucked up. That's pretty messed up. What else do we have here? That's pretty messed up. Let's just take this clip here. So we'll cut this. And we'll take it from about there. We'll chop that. Zoom in. So I'm not going to use video. I'm just actually going to take a snapshot. I'm going to use that technique again with the snapshot. So we'll bring it in here. And zoom in on this. Try and get a nice chunky bit. Like that. Give it some color. Like that. Maybe a bit less. Give it some saturation. Oh, look at that. That's quite gross. Give it some vibrance, a bit more contrast. Take out some of the brightness. Look at that. That's horrid. And now we'll just remove the Santa clip. And now I'm just going to take a snapshot of this, yeah? So once again, I'm going to go in here and take a snapshot. Alrighty, there we go. So we've taken a snapshot of that. Now I can come in here. We can move this video out of here. Just throw that up there. And I'll bring in this snapshot. Go into my photos. Drag this snapshot in here. So then I can spin this around, yeah? We can mess with this color a little bit. Make it a bit more purple. That's a good idea. What do we have? Let's go to an original. Or we can use, there's actually probably a better placenta image there. Probably this one. Something like that. What do you think? Let's try it. Let's chop that. Oh, that one's even better. So we'll take all of that, chop that out. That's probably sexier. Nice suggestion there. Was that Thomas? Okay, so we'll bring that in here. We'll just move this to the side because we can use that again. And all right, so we'll chop this. Maybe. And let's take a screenshot of that. Snapshot. Boom. Boom. Yeah. And now we can import this snapshot in here. Snapshots are really handy for taking up less space. If you just want to make a quick statement, then we can zoom in on that. We can zoom right in on it. What do you think? That's going to be really delicious. It's got a bit of the cord in there. Then we can go into our settings here. Yeah. That's a bit better. We can give it a bit more saturation. Good idea. So now we can bring Santa back in. Oh, look at that. We can probably move Santa a little bit because we want to get his full headshot in there. Righty. So let's move around this. Let's take this one out of here. We'll move the placenta here. Double click on the placenta as well. And let's do some timeline stuff with this. So we'll do some key points. We'll set a key point at the beginning. We'll set a key point at the end. And we'll do some spinning. So I'm probably going to have to zoom in a little bit more. So let's go and undo all of that. We'll undo all those key points. Key points undone. And now we'll zoom in a little bit more. Probably just zoom in on this, yeah? That looks heaps good. And now we'll set our key points again at the beginning. Set one at the end. And now we'll do some spins. That's still not right. Look at that. We're still getting a bit of the background in there. So we'll undo all those key points again. And we'll zoom in a little bit more. Probably just have to move it. Let's try spinning it, see how we go. Yeah, that's going to be good. Okay, so we'll set our key points again. 1, 2, and we'll do some spins. I think the spins make it even better. Oh dear. Cool. So we can cut this short. And I think too what it really needs a lot more contrast in there too. It definitely needs a lot more contrast. Take out some of the highs. You know what we could even do? We could even add a blur to it. Just to, I don't know, not make it so shocking. What do you think? If we go in here and add a blur to it and then pull that blur right back. To about 2. I think so anyway. Alrighty, let's bring this back in. Was that the one we had? Yeah. The twirl filter, we could do that as well. So let's cut Santa out of here. Let's go back to our story blocks. We're nearly finished, pretty much. And do a search for dancing. Green screen. I think because it double times, so we can use the other characters with the all four. We can do that a little bit in the maybe the final one. Dancing. Oh, we found him! We found him! Look at that. There he is, man. Oh, our dancing man. He's back. There he is. Look at him. Oh, my God. He's so cool. Should we do the thrusts? We found the dancing man. Oh, man. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. All right. He's finally made it. Exactly. It's his time to shine. He got cut from the last video, but now he's here. We should do something fancy for him as well. He should like move across the screen. Let's have a look. Right, I'm definitely taking it from his little, this bit here because of the smile he does. Right, from there. So let's chop him. We don't need this. We want this. Yeah, that's exactly right. He's made the cut. He's done it. Should we have him like go across the screen? What we should do is maybe try and make people throw up a bit. So we'll go back and maybe we'll set a key point for this placenta clip. And then we'll set a key point at the end here. But we'll spin it the other way. See, it's out of shot. Right, so we'll go back. Let's go into this bowl shot and let's move this around because we're going to want it centered as much as we can. Let's see what this looks like when I spin it. Yeah, that's good. Alrighty. So now we're going to put in our key points for the placenta plate and we're going to spin this the other way. And I'm thinking, we drag this over here. I'm thinking we have him go across the screen, yeah? What do you think? So if we move him out of the shot and we set a key point here and then we set a key point at the end and we have him, oops, we'll go back. So just to be aware, if you're trying to move something across the screen, instead of doing it with your finger and dragging things across, the best way to do it is to use your position so it stays in line. See, so if I move this across now over here, and then that key point sets, so now it's going to stay on an even keel. So now let's, because we need some variation. What the fuck over? All right. So what I can do, let's unattach these. I think I can. There's a bit more room here I can add. Alrighty. Hey, Wolfstone. I don't know if anyone else is here that I've missed. Sorry, I'm knee deep in placenta blood at the moment. So let me just make sure it's at the right place. Okay, so we can cut this back a bit, and then I'll have to redo those effects. I think we're here. Yep, so it's right there. Let's chop this. let's shorten this. Now I just have to go and redo these effects again. So you can see it's the actual timeline's moved because I trimmed this. So we'll remove all this stuff, go back here, and we'll set our key point again. Set a key point at the end, and we'll spin this a few more times. And now we'll go into our dancing man, and we'll remove this key point here, and we'll go to the end, and now move him across. And what happens is a key point automatically selects. Alrighty, so shall we have a look at what's here so far? Just quickly, I'm going to go in here and add some quick effects to this, just some contrast to these shots, just to make it all a bit balanced. So we'll go into these kids as well, and we'll give them a bit of contrast as well. We'll give the cat a bit of contrast. Not too much. And this plate of, that's already got contrast. All right, let's have a look at it from the start and see what's going on. Let's see how it looks. So I think you're right, Kim, what we need to do, I think you're right. So what we need to do is make a copy. Make a copy of the dancing dude. Reset it. Get rid of all this. Zoom in on the pelvic thrusts. Put it to the back, slow it down. So we need to slow down the pelvic thrusts. So if we slow it right down to about there. Like that. Is that what you mean? So we can zoom in probably a bit more. We can probably slow it down a bit more too. Then we can zoom in a little bit and just try and get the pelvis thrusting. And then we can cut this back. Then move the original clip above because we want the pelvic thrusts to be behind the dancing man. So is that what you mean? We need to center it to make sure it's centered. It's a little bit off. We need to like add a different kind of filter to it as well too. So we need to give it a bit of contrast. Maybe even do like a maybe even blur it just a little bit. So maybe not that much. That's probably a little bit too much blur. So we can bring this down to like a 2 because we're going to blur this as well. So we'll add a blur to this, a really light blur, like 1. Because we want like that. Oh my goodness gracious me. So that is just wrong. All right. What next? We've got this one here. Let's add this in. We'll add some dance and stuff. We only need 2 more dances. We're a little bit over time. But this should be the exact same. All right. What else do we have dancing here? Dancing people. Excited woman dancing and walking. Funky, successful manager and engineer. Why? Why would... Why? I don't know. Girl dances on green screen. It's got to be something utterly stupid that makes no sense. Like any of this makes any sense. All right, so we got a dancing girl here. She's a bit racy. Maybe we could find... Yeah, I'll use the 4 people. It's exactly where I'm going with it. Audible video. Little girl dancing and singing. We don't have enough children in this. I can't do that. It's wrong. I'll get complaints. Mother and daughter dancing together. I'll get complaints. Oh my God, there's a close-up of Santa Claus dancing as well. Santa Claus dancing with a sack of gifts. Hey, Ashley, I hope you're doing well. Oh, man, he's got the one with the... I think it's better with the chick dancing. A snowman dancing. The funky engineer, I know. We just keep looking because there's probably going to be something really fucking out of place. That, oh, look at this woman with the umbrella. All right, let's just drag this in just in case. All right, we'll keep that just in case. Couple dancing. Young student dancing. Oh, man, I think it's going to have to be the engineer. Medical colleagues dancing. Medical colleagues. Because it's like about placentas. Oh, yeah. They don't look very medical, do they? Like, they look... I would really like a really unattractive nurse. Oh, here they are. Happy young medical students dancing. Imagine if it was a really old, like, matron-esque looking... Oh, that's pretty lame. Happy young doctors dancing. Happy man performing a dance. That's how I don't know. I'm thinking the either the dancing construction worker. What do you guys think? No, that's a bit boring. Man with headphones. Maybe we just go for the hot chick. Maybe we just go for the stripper chick. What's it? Oh, the hair. I like this hair flick. I'm going to go with the hot chick. Let's go with the hot chick. We'll move that over there. Go with the hot chick. Is she that hot? I don't know. We'll just call her the hot chick. We're officially going with the hot chick and then the 4-way at the end. Okay. So we'll go with this. We'll go with that, I reckon. So we'll do a chop. Get rid of this. Oh, no! You know I want that. That is perfect. We'll start there maybe. Chop it. Move this over here for Ron Ward. Let's go in and add green screen. So we go up the top here again to the keyhole. We hit our plus. We make sure that the green is selected so everything's good. And now we can zoom in on her. And let's zoom in on her. She's going to have to take the center of the screen, I think. Should I zoom in on her ass and just make it absolutely disgusting? Alright, so I think I'm going to have to speed this up a bit because I want to get as much in as possible. So we'll go to the speed timeline. We'll times it by 2. Look at that. It's almost perfect. Awesome. We'll find that cutoff point. And we'll chop that. Chop it. Chop it. Remove it. Remove it. And I think the last one will be these clowns. So let's move these clowns in here. I don't even know if I want her whole... I know this is very sexist of me, but really, I think I just want the ass in there. Yeah, that's... That's exactly what I want. And I think we should wrap up with... Did I use that shot of... I don't think I used that shot of the pancakes. I think we should end with the shot of something really nice, the pancakes. So we'll chop that. Instead of something gory, just to make it totally unexpected, because that's me. All right, let's have a look at this chorus, see how it looks. There's one thing you need to do. Cover it in you and Okay. So what we need to do there is end on just a really disgusting shot of a placenta. Something what's really fucked out of all these pictures. Oh man. That's I think that's a nice way to go. Let's chop that. Oops, didn't want to do that. We want to chop this. And chop that there. And this may change. There's probably something more disgusting there I can use. Now we need to go in here and find the end of this song. Look what I've done here. I've actually chopped this song by accident, which is pretty shit. So, I think it's about there. We need to chop this. We'll chop both of these. Yes. Chop. Chop. And delete. So they're gone. Let's bring in this lovely end piece. Zoom in on it. And like that, I think. And we'll give it some contrast. That looks lovely. All right, just for now, we'll have a look, and I'm going to leave it here. This will be the end. And then what I'll do is clean it up, and hopefully this video will drop in the next day. So we'll have one last watch of it, and then I'll come back and say goodbye to you all. And I'll polish it up off camera and do all that kind of stuff. And let's have a look at the rough version of placenta, pancakes, and puke. So wrong. All right, so all I really need to do is add in the little can we do this? If you we can add in these little things here. Let's do that quickly. So I'm just going to jump over into just so we'll show you how to do this again. I'm going to jump over into my GoDaddy Studio, into my projects, and you'll see here this is the utensils thing I use. So I'm going to use the same text again. We'll just duplicate this. Now we've got a duplicate version, and now in here I can go in and remove both of these, and now I've got one of these, so I can edit this, and we'll go in and double click on it. Still Ridiculosity Records. It's FMC. Should we put the whole name? I can't remember what God, this is going to be a long one. And puke. So there's our open. Oh, see, that's a little bit. See if we can stretch that out a little bit. Shrink it down. There we go. So that's our opening thing we can pop in. And now what I'm going to do is now click up the top here and duplicate. And as you can see, the more I duplicate it, the thicker the background is. So now I can actually go out here and hit the little arrow key. I can go down here and save this as a PNG. So I'm going to save this in my Documents app. So that's now saved. And all I need to do now is jump back over into the GoDaddy Studio, jump out of here, and I'm going to use the same ending as the utensils here. So I'm going to click on this and duplicate this. So now we can go up the top. We've got a duplicated version. I need to replace the album cover because I've got let's go in and find the placenta, pancakes, and puke imagery. Winks not sandwich. Here it is, placenta, pancakes, and puke. So this will be at the end of the video. So now we can bring this in. We can center it. So that's centered, and now we can change the size of it. That should be right. And then remove the other one. So we can hit the opacity on this, turn that down. We need the FMC logo. So I'll just pop out of here. And this is what's really cool about this GoDaddy Studio is I can now jump into any other project I have that has the FMC logo, and I can just go to the layers here, and I can click on this layer, copy it, jump out of the project, and then go back to my project here, and then just paste in the just hit paste and add the logo that way. So you don't have to import a whole nother photo. So really cool little trick. There we go. So now I can go in and remove the utensils logos. Let's remove these. Boom, 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 and boom. We can do a duplicate of this just to give it some thickness. See how it's a lot darker. And then we can go in here and edit this text to whatever we want, to placenta, pancakes, and puke. Here we go. Placenta, pancakes, and puke. And then once we've done that, we can go in here now and find the appropriate text I want to use. So I want to use this, let's just go in here and remove these impending doom ones. Now we can focus on this particular one, and we can find a really cool. So that's probably good. That's what I think I used on the actual album cover. So now I can change the size. There you go. So we've changed the size. Now we can make the, actually we can spread this out a little bit and make this a bit larger. Try and get it centered. There we go. That's about center. And now what I'm going to do once again is just double up on them. Just duplicate, duplicate. There we go. There is our end screen. Nice and easy. Hit the tick button, hit the top button, and we can export this and go over to documents. And that is saved. So I can drag these into the project very easily. From here, I just can hit share. So let's share this into LumaFusion. Boom. So now that image is here. I can drag this across, put this at the end of the clip. We'll just put that there for now. Let's move all of these. I'm going to select all of these. We don't need them. We'll drag these away. Now I can put this here. So that's our placenta, pancakes, and puke. All we need to do is double click on it, make sure it fits. Let's shrink that down. There we go. So there's our end image. And now all we need to do is pop over to documents again and find this image here and share into LumaFusion. And now we can drag this into the start. It's that one. We can set this, double click on it, and we can change the size. Pop that in there. There's our little clip for the beginning. We can decide how long we want that to kick off. So we can have that fade in. Say 12 seconds, probably a bit too long. Probably about, we'll do 10 for now. Quickly head over to our transitions and we can hit a dip. Throw that on the beginning of the text. Throw a dip on the ending of the text. And now probably a bit too long, but we can shorten that. We can move it up a bit. There we go. For now, that'll do. That's our song for now. We'll just make sure for this ending here. I'm going to pull this in a little bit. I'm going to put a fade on this as well. I'm going to bring this in, drop a fade on this one too. That goes for, we'll make this 8 seconds. That'll do. We'll put a dip on the end. We'll put a dip on here. So I'm just throwing dips everywhere. We'll put a dip on the beginning of the actual plate. So we get a fade in. Alrighty, this is done, kind of, sort of. I just need to do a few other little tricks to it, which I'll do off camera, and then this should drop within the next day. Maybe even I'll premiere this before tomorrow's interview with Matt 7. So make sure you're here for tomorrow's interview. Thank you for hanging out today and dealing with my stupidity and this ridiculous video clip. And what does it go for? Not even a minute, this video clip. What? Let's go out with watching the video clip, and I shall see you all tomorrow for our interview with Matt 7. It's going to be awesome fun, so make sure you come out and hang out with Matt 7. It's going to be fantastic. He's an awesome artist, and I can't wait to find out more about him. Alrighty, this is Placenta Pancakes and Puke. See you tomorrow.